Hello, what's up, and what's happening? Welcome back for yet another ESPN NFL 2K5 video. And today, we're going to be testing out Madden 16 Marshawn Lynch and ESPN NFL 2K5. Now, for Madden 16, he's going to start off with 85 speed. He has a 94 juke, 89 strength, 99 stiff arm, and then a 98 trucking. So I gave him 98 break tackle just to balance it out. They don't really have trucking in 2K. They really didn't have a stiff arm rating as well, but everything else, agility, that's kind of like your juke move and stuff like that, 94 there. So I tried to match up all of his stats or all of his attributes in Madden 16 with the ESPN NFL 2K5 version of Marshawn Lynch. Now, unfortunately, he was my first play that I ever created for this game. So I forgot that the face and the hairstyle had to match up. I thought he'd pick a face, then go and pick a hairstyle, but oops on my part. So he doesn't have dreads, but he does have braids. But not long braids, so don't stick out the helmet. But that's neither here nor there. Don't worry about that. Let's get into the ball game. So we're going to give the ball to Marshawn Lynch, the ESPN 2K5, and he's a flat-out beast. Ran that man smooth over. But anyways, while we're playing this game, you guys will notice that there was a little bit of a glitch. So everybody likes to say this game is perfect. Well, it's not perfect exactly, but it is still one of the best football games, if not the best football game ever made. So we get stopped on third down, making a 4th and 5. So we got to get the ball back to Brett Favre in the Green Bay Packers. Those cheeseheads. He goes over the middle. That doesn't work. So let's get the ball right back to Marshawn Lynch. Single back set, 2 tight ends or flex to the right side. We're going to give it to Marshawn. Up that guy. He's going to fight his way forward for a 6-yard gain. Now, the purpose of this video is because I believe that all of the top 5 players at each position, that's what Madden is doing, or EA Sports is doing this week and the upcoming week. And I feel like those guys are just going to be beastly in Madden, because Madden really hasn't been the best, simulation football game out there. So I feel like those guys are just going to be beasts. They're going to be like almost impossible to stop. I want to see if that's going to be the case here. And as you see right here, it really isn't the case. Marshawn Lynch, he's getting his yards and stuff like that. He's able to get upfield. He's able to break some tackles and stuff like that. The Packers never really bring the wood to him. So that's what I wanted to see. But it's not like he's breaking off huge gains. Now right here, he has 7 carries for 31 yards. That's a pretty good average right here. But then we do a toss play and there's clipping on the play. And then after the clipping penalty, you're going to see his rushing yards. Now, this was the glitch that I was talking about. So, of course, it's clipping on the offensive line. And then we're going to check out his stats real quick one time. After they, clipping, number 81. All right, now he's at 9 carries for negative 31 yards. And I was like, what is going on? So that sucks. So he's basically at negative 3 yards right now on 9 carries. But again, we're going to add what he already had, which was about 35 yards rushing to his end-game total. And then look at my man Marshawn Lynch with his hands. A lot of people didn't know he was a pretty good receiver until this past year when Russell Wilson and the offense started throwing him the football out of the backfield. And he was actually making some plays. Had a big-time catch versus the Broncos in I believe week 2 or week 3 on that little slant route. And then in the Super Bowl, that big time catch down the sideline to help them get to that goal line situation when they should have ran the ball with them, but it didn't happen as Marshawn Lynch continues to ground and pound. Look at the moves, trying to find some running room, picks up a solid gain of 2. Now when I gave him his stats, he was the best running back, not only in Madden obviously, but also in 2K. His rating is at 100. Yes, I did not stutter. His rating in 2K5 with these stats are at 100. He's the best running back in the game. And so far, the Green Bay Packers are shutting him, not really shutting him down, but they're keeping him in check. No big plays like this big play for the Green Bay Packers has come from Marshawn Lynch. And I feel like that's going to be the opposite in Madden 16. Now, there's nothing wrong with having fun with one of the great running backs in the game. There's nothing wrong with just doing beast mode every single play. But it's like in the real NFL, that doesn't happen. If you remember that Arizona game when he broke off that huge run, like Beast Mode Part 2, he only had, I believe, 30 yards rushing before he broke off that big one. And I feel like Madden doesn't depict that, the way that it should, in their game. But anyways, now we're trying to open up the passing game. Because another thing about 2K, I was grounding and pounding the whole game. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but Green Bay started to put 8 guys in the box. So right here, again, Marshawn showing his hands, gets past the linebacker, perfect pass in between the linebacker and the safety. So now Hasselbeck, drop back the pass. Look at that catch by Ingram in between 2 Packers defenders. That's right. So now we can give it to beast mode. Up that gut, and look at that run right there. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Marshawn Lynch. Throw the Skittles at him, Seattle fans. So he's doing pretty well. Brett Favre only has 77 yards. Man, Hasselbeck, he has 108 yards. And look at that pass pass right there to Marshawn Lynch to make it a 10-7 ball game. Also, he's doing pretty good on the ground. Again, I wish that it didn't glitch so we could have an accurate number of yards. But at the end of the game, we will add up what he has. Because right now it says he only has 21 yards rushing. But when I showed you it before, he had 31. So right now, and after that run, I guess that play didn't count. So 31 plus 21, he's sitting at about 52 yards rushing right about now. But again, we'll add up the rest, when this video comes to an end. And look at Najee Davenport from the U. Gets upfield and gets bumped out of bounds by the kicker. They're going to take over at the 48-yard line. Mr. Brett Favre. Sit down, son. And another thing. This is on all-pro difficulty. It's not on legendary. All Madden equals legendary in 2K. It's not on legendary. For my dynasties and franchises, I always play on the toughest difficulty. For this, I just chose all-pro. Just want to see if he's going to beast on people. And right there, again, it takes 2 Green Bay Packers to bring him down. He is the best running back according to 2K in the game right now, as we find Robinson. So I'm trying to just open the field up just a little bit. I'm trying to get the field open so we can break off some big runs, but still, it's like 3, 4, 5 yards. Sometimes he breaks a 10-yard run. Right here, I try to juke. Bad timing on me. I never said I was the best runner in 2K. I'm much better in the passing game when it comes to 2K, as you can see. But the running game has always been kind of hard. And I think a lot of people have said that to me in the past, that, yeah, the running game in 2K isn't the easiest to do. But again, with this guy right here, he is going to get, his. But anyways, man, so we take right back over, trying to get Marshawn to the end zone again, trying to break off a big run. But again, every time he gets bottled up. And he almost breaks out of those tackles, which I do like. But he's just getting bottled up. Right here, he reads his blocks pretty well, runs over him, man. Man, the running animations in this game, the way they is break tackles and run over people is a thing of beauty. Now we can go to the end zone, touchdown Robinson. And that's basically going to do it for this one. You see the final rushing yards, 70 rushing yards total. But again, that glitch happened. So I believe that he had about 101 yards rushing. They said he finished the game with 70. You see 27 carries, 70 yards, 2 TDs. But you add that 31 on. And I guess that -9, actually brings the total up to probably 110. So he probably had 110 yards rushing. But that's going to wrap this one up. Let me know if you want me to do another play. Let me know how you like these ones. And I'm going to see y'all later. Peace. Hot sauce.